What's up, guys? This is Ronnie. Welcome back to our channel Total Technology Zone. This is tutorial 43, and today's topic will be how to generate invoices directly from employee timesheets using Llama Index. So, this is one of the very advanced tutorial and one of the very important use case. So, this sort of tutorials are not available in the internet for at least for free courses, and trust me guys, I just work on this project couple of weeks back, and my client actually approved the request for uploading the tutorial. So I'm just uploading the tutorial, and trust me guys, this is very advanced tutorial, and the use case is actually very interesting. Okay, so let me explain you first what I'm gonna do, and then we'll be going to start working on the tutorial part. Okay, so basically if you guys know that every employee generally every employees, like every company generally has their own timesheet. Like timesheets are basically let's say employees working for a project, and weekly basis the employee has to submit the time. Like Monday the employee works for 5 hours, Tuesday let's say 4 hours, and so on and so forth. Like, and at the end of the month his entire timesheet will be calculated, and based on that company will calculate the working hours, and based on that company will actually going to pay for that employee. So a lot of manual efforts are there. First thing, employee has to upload the timesheet, right? So that is done, and then maybe some admin team is actually going to check the timesheet and identify what are the works are approved or not, and based on that they will first calculate the total working hours, and then they will send that total working hours to the finance team. Then financial team will find out the actual amount, because these data are very sensitive. Like the admin team should not know the salary of an employee, right? Now finance team will calculate the total working hours against the employee's rate, like how much he is supposed to get paid for working for 1 hour. Maybe some employees will have a rate of 20 US dollar per hour or 50. Based on that they will calculate the actual hour, and after that they will create the invoices, and those invoices will be sent to the account payable, and the account payable will be processed accordingly based on the company's invoicing template. So generating the invoice is actually a very tedious job, but in this tutorial I'll show you, like from a single invoice. Like let's say it is an invoice for a company for the month of let's say month of November, and based on that invoice we'll be going to create, let's say multiple sorry, this is a timesheet, and based on this timesheet we'll be going to create multiple invoices automatically without any manual intervention. Okay, so let's try to actually do that part. Okay, so what you're gonna do first? Okay, so let me actually do something here. mm, uh, okay, so let's, so here, so a couple of things will be going to record. I'll be just going to use llama parts. Okay, and the llama parts documentation and everything is available here. If I open this thing, you will go to this link, you will sign up. I just sign up with my ID, and after that you have to create a documentation. So basically they are going to give me this many things, like 7,000 free credit per week. So I already exhaust my 100, and so basically 1200 pages file per max. Okay, so my file is actually 100 pages. Okay, and how to create the API key? So if I go here, like, okay, this is going to help me to create an API key. So I'll be just going to do it one by one. Okay, so let's start working on the tutorial first. Okay, so let me open it here, and let's create main. This is going to be a very detailed tutorial. Okay, so from llama, okay, llama parse import. Okay, import llama parse. Okay, right, then next thing will be will be going to actually uh, import the uh, OS and this module. So maybe import OS and IO. I don't know whether this will be required or not. Let me just do it. Okay, then I'll be just going to import pandas module, import pandas as PD. Okay, and I'll be just going to import another module. Okay, so that I don't mention here, so I'll be going to use Pandas AI. If you search in the Google, you'll be able to find this module, Pandas AI. So basically, this will help us to create, like what you say, like create the. Let me. So this is the thing. Let me explain. Start the process, read and parse the PDF using Llama parse. So I'll be just at this. I'm actually at this position. Okay. So let's try to minimize this thing. Okay. So first let's do it, and one by one I'll be explaining it. Okay, so now let's try to actually read that. Okay. Okay, so first os dot uh, get okay, get g dot get key environment. Okay, so I'll be just going to set that. So what will be the value? So if you see here, let me see Llama parse documentation. Let me see what it is actually saying. Llama parse, get an API key. Okay, let me click here. Okay, using in Python. How to use it in Python? So llama parse.md. Okay, so I need to actually set this key. Okay, okay, okay. How to set this key? That will be going to do it now. Okay, so I'll just write generate new key. So new. Okay, done generating the key here. Once the key is generated, I will just paste it here. All done. Okay, now we'll be going to parse the document. Okay, right? Okay, so let's create a parser. Okay, parser will be llama parse. Okay, and here inside that verbose equals to 2. Okay, done. Llama parse I'm using. Now I'll be just going to read that. Okay, okay, so let's see json.objs json objects. Okay, so parser dot get. So parser dot get json result. Okay, so this is going to be parser dot get json result. So here I'll be just going to pass the sample. So I have first I'll be just going to use the sample file. If it is working, I'll be okay. I can actually do this timesheet entire. Okay, it doesn't matter. Okay, okay, so done. Now this is going to give me this one, right? Okay, right. Now what we'll do, we'll be just going to write json dot list equals to json object. So basically it's a list, and I just need the 0th element from here, and I just need all the pages. Okay, pages. Okay, so what we'll do, let's try to actually, okay, let's try to actually first do it for smaller one, because I don't know what is actually going to come. So let's print the json list. Okay, so let's see, then we'll do. Okay, let's print this one. Okay, so basically it's a PDF table. Okay, so let's see, it is saying that parsing started, and it is going to give me this one, and basically it's a dictionary. So, and here my values are actually available. Inside there is something called MD, so I'll be just going to use this MD. Remember, this is a key, the my values are actually available inside this key. Okay, so what I will do, I will just write for page in JSON list like this, then output equals to something. So output will be actually for every line, for every page, it is actually going to return something. I want to actually convert that. So let me explain you what I'm trying to say. So print print page of md. Okay, md. Okay, and here I want to just make it a break so that I'll be able to explain you guys what I'm trying to see do here. Okay, so clear, so you'll understand now. Okay, so it is going to give string. So see, this is the first page. The first page is actually starting from here. Okay, and it is going to give this one, right? So basically I want this thing in a JSON format. Every line I want in this as a JSON format from here. So for that I already written a regex. Okay, I just don't want to waste any time here. Okay, so that is why I created this regex. So now what we'll do, I'll be just going to like see, I'll be going to share this code with you. It takes some time for me to figure it out. I do little bit of chat GPT to identify this regex, and how I did it I'm telling you. I just completely copy and paste this string into chat GPT, and I ask that give me a regex so that I can extract every line from here as per this thing, and I can create a result in JSON, and it will it gives me this JSON, this regex, and I use it. Okay, like that way I'm using. I'm just taking advantage of AI. Okay, so from sample import gen JSON. Okay, so now basically what I gonna do, so I'll be just going to check whether it is working or not. Okay, so I'll just write output equals to gen JSON. Okay, then page of md and md, and then actually I want to print the output. Okay, okay, I want to print the output and check whether this is working or not. Okay, so let's see. Clear. Okay, let's see. So these things are very important. If you don't know how to transfer like from one document, yeah, all the JSONs are actually coming here. See, it's a list actually. So for 2 page it is going to give me 2 lists. So what I gonna do, I'll be just going to create, let's say, something called final. Okay, like a blank list, and then what I'll do, I'll be just going to do something like this. Okay, for xx in output, and for both pages I want to do it, and then final dot append into xx. And what I'll do, I'm just going to print the final, so it will be a list of all dictionaries for this 2 pages. This is only for 2 pages, remember guys. Okay, I'm just till now doing it for only 2 pages. I'm not doing it for sample because I'll be just going to exhaust my OpenAI budget if something goes wrong, and also I'll be going to exhaust the Llama cloud. Okay, so that is why this arrangement. Okay, so now let's see, let's execute this thing. So this is going to give me a list of dictionaries. Okay, so yeah, fine, list of dictionary, everything is coming, right? So basically my thing is ready. Now I'll be just going to convert this list into a pandas data frame. Okay, so here if I just open this thing, so this part is done, this part is done, and convert the list into data frame. I'm just going to do this part now. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so let's df equals to pd dot data frame, and inside that I'll be just going to write xx, no sorry, final. Okay, this is done, right? I think this part is clear to everyone. I haven't done anything fancy over here, right? So then what will happen, so see, let's open this thing. open this thing, enhance the data frame using Pandas AI. So now I'm telling you something what I am actually going to do. So see, this is the timesheet. Okay, so this is the timesheet. So basically from this timesheet, first I want to calculate uh, for every employee I want to calculate how much total hours they worked where the status is approved. So for example, this employee is working on every day, so I want to calculate his hours, total hours, and where actually status is approved. So basically to calculate this thing I don't need this data column. Okay, so what I'll do, even I don't need this project code, etc., right? So but I just don't want to actually, even I cannot I can actually ignore that part, but just to actually some confusion, I'm just going to drop the data column. So sometimes what happens when I'm going to calculate the total hour, it considers something from here, so that is why I'm just doing it. Okay, so df equals to df dot drop df dot drop. So I'm just going to drop what, I'm just going to drop date. Okay, and I want to drop date from axis 1, axis 1. So my date is actually dropped, and what I do, I'll be just going to print the data frame. Okay, I just want to print the first, let's say first couple of thing 5. Let's see whether it is going to give me or not. So okay, so from PDF to data frame, PDF table to data frame. So very nice, dates are gone. Now the interesting thing. Okay, so from Pandas AI, import smart data frame, smart data lake. So you have to search for this thing in the Google Pandas AI, you'll be able to do it. Now I'll be just going to convert that into a smart data frame. Okay, so let's see, SDF equals to what, smart data frame, and here I'll be just going to write what, my df, and there will be something called config will be a dictionary, and basically let's say from pandas AI dot llm, I want to use OpenAI. So OpenAI, and here I'm just going to write llm equals to OpenAI. Okay, and here, okay, all done. SDF data frame, right? Now let's now from this thing, what I want to do, from this thing I want to actually generate the total number of works worked by this employee, I mean their employee ID and total number of works. So basically I can say total hours, th underscore total hour data frame. Okay, it will be actually sdf dot chat. I think sdf.chat will be there. Basically it's a smart data frame, and with the smart data frame you can easily chat. Okay, right? Just hold on, why it is showing smart data frame, smart data lake, and for me it will be smart data frame sdf.chat, and here I'll be just going to ask a question. So what question I'll be going to ask? So consider the rows where status is approved. Consider the rows where status is approved, then calculate the total hours worked by single employee. Single employee. Convert the convert 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 the hours into number from string, because I believe this hour is actually a string, right? Done. Then what we'll do, I'll be just going to write print total hour df. Let's see. So basically it is going to give me employee ID and hours. Let's see whether it is going to give me or not. Okay, so let's see. so this is saying that module is not callable. So because actually what happened, this OpenAI, I actually put it in small OpenAI, I know it. Okay, so it will be OpenAI. I always do this mistake. Okay, let's see, execute, and let's see. Okay, again it is saying OpenAI is not callable because there are these two things. Okay, so something is happening. Let's see. Okay, so it is saying pandas API key. Like I understood why this is happening. Pandas API key. So yes, right. Okay, now it will not give that error because I'm using our OpenAI LLM. Okay, so first part is happening. Okay, so now I was not able to answer the question because of the following error. So that basically it is saying this one: consider the rows where status is approved, then calculate the total hours worked by a single employee, convert the hours hours into number from string. I don't know why this is giving the error. Uh, uh, where rows converts. Okay, so let's see. Hmm, yes. So basically, now you understand here. It is not converting this hour into number. Basically now I'm telling you something. You can imagine how these things are coming. So basically they thinks that this hour is actually a string, and then 4 to like that way it is calculating for everything. Okay, so for example, I'm saying for rejected, approved. So basically it starts with 2, that is fine, but now it is not calculating this properly. So convert hours to this hours. Hmm, let me say something. What I want to do, I want to actually df equals to df of, let's say, this is actually hours. Okay. uh, mm, so I just want to convert that into a number first. Okay, so pd dot, mm, so it is going to be like this. Then pd dot apply, I think d dot to numeric, I think numeric it is actually. Okay, and df dot hours, I think this is fine. Okay, I think this is fine. What else? I don't know. Maybe this is more than enough. Let's execute. I don't know. That is the thing I can only imagine because it is not able to resolve this one. So okay, fine. So see, so guys, sorry for that. It is actually I don't know what is happening here, but it is not able to convert that. So that is strange thing. Okay, so now it is giving us this thing, right? So now what will happen? We are going to create a smart data frame, sorry, data lake with this thing, and there is a rate card. Means now from this employee ID, this is the hour. It is going to calculate how much like amount it is going to pay from this thing, right? Total hour is this and rate per hour is this. Based on that it will calculate. Okay, so basically what will happen now? So what I'll do, let me do the remaining part now. Okay, so basically we have to actually uh, create another data one, df1. So basically pd dot read CSV, and inside that will be just going to write rate dot CSV. Okay, then SD. Now SD is actually going to be what? Smart data frame. Okay, right, smart data frame is written here. Sorry, not smart data frame, it will be smart data lake. Smart data lake. Okay, now what will happen? So it will be a list, and inside the list I will be going to send to these two things like th data frame and df1, right? And config will be same, this one. Let's copy this thing and like this. Okay, response underscore new is going to be I'm just thinking sp dot chat. So there I'll be just going to ask the question uh, for every employee, uh, what is the total amount USD will be amount amount USD will be paid based on the working hours. Always write all the remaining clause as well without renaming them. Always write the remaining point as well. Okay, now what I do, I just want to print this response new dot head, the first five. It's two only, so I can easily write how much amount they are going to pay. Let's see. Okay, so it's going to give me the actual amount of the money that every employee is actually going to get paid. Okay, so this is going to be calculated on a fly. So D1, I said D1, so it is going to be DF1. So guys, this is the amazing thing, right? So just having a prompt, it is going to calculate on a fly. No human is actually going to calculate and generate the invoice here, right? So that is the kind of thing I want to generate. But okay, so if you say here hour and total amount, this. Okay, so now uh, what is actually going to happen? uh, we'll be going to write create something like this. Okay, so total amount. Okay, so I just want to do something. So just hold on. So I want to actually create new columns from this thing, because or else it is going to be different. Response new dot columns. Okay, because columns are actually having some spaces, so you want to just remove that. So response dot new dot columns. Okay, columns. So response new dot columns dot str dot, I think it will be replace. Okay, replace like this, and there wherever we have a blank, we'll be going to replace with data underscore. Okay, right, now I want to actually print this thing, how it is actually going to be coming. So all these spaces will be removed. This space will be removed. Okay, if you see here, all spaces are removed. Now I want to actually from this data frame, I want to actually generate JSON, and after that this JSON will be going to be called for invoice creation. Okay, So what I just want to do, I just want to write row underscore JSON, okay, equals to, it will be part of a list. So basically I just want to write for this, okay, mm, uh, uh, row in response new dot itterr iterr rows, okay. And here I just write row uh, dot to underscore text, right, okay. And here probably a comma, okay, right, it's done. Now basically uh, for JSON underscore obj in row JSON, okay, JSON, and then we'll be just going to print this JSON object, okay. So every data frame row is actually going to be represented as a JSON, okay. So let's see. Okay, right. So now the interesting thing I just want to show you guys, like, okay, that now from this PDF how actually you can create a invoice actually. So here I just want to generate a PDF, okay. So let's try to actually generate the PDF. Now the interesting thing is actually this thing. So what you have to do, you have to copy this PDF. I'm just showing you how you can utilize the chat GPT, okay. You go here, okay. So maybe let's see, you go here, you write this thing, right. uh, uh, write uh, Python code to generate invoice, PDF, generate PDF invoice from the above JSON. The JSON will be sent as input, okay, to a function. Use realistic information like amount, like Mr. X, your payment will be paid by a date by 7 days from now. Use invoice number from employee ID and date. Use more realistic information, okay. Now just magic is done, right. You see, now it is actually going to generate the invoice, okay. Let's copy this thing, let's paste this thing here, okay. Invoice.py. So guys, that is how you will be going to work, right. So if somebody is saying that no, I don't use ChatGPT and etc., it's fine, but I use it, okay. From invoice, I want to make you guys become a smart like coder, okay. If you unnecessarily wasting your time for knowing this thing, it is definitely not going to help you, right. So JSON object. So now here all employees, there like invoices will be created. So I have two employees like in the sample here. So Eric Castro and this thing, right? So two invoices will be created, then I'll be just going to do it for complete. Okay, so let's first type it to employees. So here two invoices will be generated, so let's wait. Okay, okay, so if you see here, so two invoices are created, so right. Okay, and okay, December this, and this is total, this is total amount, this your payment will be processed 7 days from now. uh, this finance team. Okay, this is super cool, right? So what I'll do, I'll be just going to delete these two things. Okay, this. Okay, now I just want to make it for entire, and let's see. Okay, okay, so let's see. So this is going to generate maybe 100 invoices. Okay, uh, I should timesheet. Why it is only generated for the 1 and 2, I don't know. Need to check. Timesheet.pdf. 43 timesheet.pdf. Future running the default. Okay. Mm, okay, it is reading for everyone, but it is only generated. Okay, so I don't understand why it is only generated invoices for the one. Okay, Cameron Griffith. So let me check timesheet. Let's go to the timesheet part. Eric Castro. Eric Castro. Yeah, it's only generated for first two pages. The remaining pages it is not generating. What is the reason? Let me check. Arial ABC, this invoice. Okay, so guys, there is a mistake I did. So basically I don't want to call this thing for sample, so because of that it's happening. Okay, so in the code the sample execution was also enabled. So let's do one thing, let's clear this thing and let's try. So this time it will work. Okay, okay, fine, let's do it. That is going to do it with the real data. Okay, so let's do it. Okay, so no problem with this thing. Now let's execute the main function. Okay, started parsing the document. Right, this will take some time, and again um, data, I don't know this data is coming from where. Invoice number, hmm, main generate invoice. So this okay, I don't understand why this JSON invoice is actually the default value. Why always it is creating this too? I don't understand. What is the problem here, man? Okay, so this is the invoice PDF. So data is coming from there. Okay, this and this PDF invoice number is generated. Invoice number PDF dot output invoice number dot PDF. Invoice number is actually how the invoice number is generated in the data employee ID this. Okay, so the first data is coming, the second data is coming, like that. Okay, so I think this is our rate. Okay, let me check one thing. THDF is actually here. Okay, so 0 pages, then final, then access one, then hours, everything. So I just write timesheet.pdf. Timesheet is also having value. So what I want to do, I want to just print a JSON object. So then I'll understand what is happening here. So let's see. Okay, some problem is there because it is not generating the entire thing. Yeah, okay. So there is a catch, like if it is all every time it is creating only two things, and there is a reason, because this log is maybe okay, maybe this log and this cache, so we need to delete maybe this exports and everything. Okay, now let's try this out. Hopefully this will work. So sometimes these caches are going to create problem. Okay, so let's see, let's wait. Yes, yes, now it is creating, you see. Okay, right, right. So now let's see, this is the first employee, this is the first employee, Eric Castro, then this one, Cameron Griffith. So for all employees it is generating. So write this, and this is very fast if you see. Okay, so everything, so sort code, everything it is generating rate per hour. And just imagine, like it is giving total hour is 89, and everything is calculating properly. So that is the thing I want to actually show you guys. Yeah, though the tutorial is actually not 100% fluent, but it is appropriate and accurate, because see, like when I work with my client, they provided me some other LLM. Okay, and it is basically I use some local LLM like Llama 3.2, and that was fine-tuned model, right? And for that reason, like it was a little bit different, and all this cache and everything was managed by then and there by their admin team. My job is actually to come up with this solution only. Okay, so hopefully you guys enjoyed this tutorial thoroughly, and please let me know some feedback that how you guys are finding this tutorial. And also try to subscribe to my channel, hit the like button, share my videos with your family and friends, because if you don't subscribe guys, I will not get motivated to come back again with some nice and quality content, because it takes a lot of time and effort from my personal time as well, to think, to visualize, to analyze, and after that I need to do a lot of study. First I need to create the mock tutorial, and then I actually create the actual tutorial. Okay, so I need little bit support and help from all of you guys, because if you support me and help me, my channel will grow. And the channel will grow means it will give me a large number of audience base, so that I can reach to the large number of people and students. Okay, so guys, please help me to grow, and I always come back with nice and quality content. Okay, so with that note, I'll be just going to conclude the video over here. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care, goodbye, have a nice day, and happy learning. Thank you very much.